What's up, YouTube fans? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. Yo, so I definitely didn't trade the best yesterday. My first trade was pretty good. The other four, typically not terrible ideas, but I was trying to capitalize on the downward movement. I thought they might sweep the lows one more time, and they just did not. So that was my ass. But I think it's good because I spent the last like 2 years being super scared to take the trade sometimes. So now I just need to find that balance where I just, I can now take the trade, but not go too crazy. Anyway, so it is May 8th, and I think it's NFP this morning. So let's check our news real quick. All right. Yep. So we have NFP at 8, and some stuff at 10. Might wait for the hour to close for 10 o'clock before I take a trade, and that's fine. So we'll see what happens there. Luckily for me, all of the standard deviations that I had set out are still in play, so I'm very, very happy to see that. We are very, very bullish, so Hold on. Before I move on from here, let's make some small adjustments. And I'm gonna just do that so I can catch all of that in there. That fair value gap with the volume imbalance that's formed. We've tapped into it a little bit, beautiful. We're still respecting that 4-hour wick that I spec'd out. This wick right here, the midpoint. Okay, let's do a little clean up. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about that. Assume there's a volume imbalance in here. They tapped and ran off with small fair value gaps up here. Let's just clean that up. And now we're I want to see how we're looking should I just look at it on the daily for that wick? It's the midpoint. I'd like for them to stay above the midpoint of this wick. Okay. And let's remove some stuff. I just want to see the midpoint. And then we'll just adjust this really quickly so we can... Big wick on the daily there for us to play with. All right, so I'm just gonna duplicate this guy, plop it on the midpoint right there. Is it? No, right there. Perfect. All right, and then we'll get rid of this. And just note. All right. Cool, beautiful. So they have been running away for quite a while here. So everything is just with this 4-hour order block, big wick to go with it. Fair value gap in here. I mean, honestly, I don't want to see them drop below the midpoint of this daily wick at all for a continuation up. They've been respecting all of the order blocks. There, up. And yeah, so they respected that volume imbalance as well. As I got chopped up in here yesterday, that was not cool, but yeah, it happened, so I can't get mad at that. And we got bullish fair value gap here on the 1 hour. Not really seeing, wow, immediate rebalances on everything. That's incredible, but we can't deny that it's all bullish. Nothing else to do but be bullish. Okay, so honestly, I don't even know if we get a chance to get in on any of this. They would have, looks like they would have already, 8:30 just hit. Hold on, that was quite a wick down. Just to run up. Sweep everybody out just to run back up. Love it. Let's just note this guy since we've used it a bunch. Tap, run. Yeah, so they might just keep going up. creating a volume imbalance here. If that forms, we'll see. Inversion, balanced price range area right here. I mean, honestly, I'm just looking for some sort of pullback into some sort of fair value gap. We've got all-time highs up here that they're about to go take again. So we'll see how that plays out. If they make equal highs, that'd be great. But I mean, since midnight, I should probably start noting midnight on here so I just remember where we are for midnight. So midnight, we opened right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that. Start adding the midnight price level because that usually helps me figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. So very bullish for today. And let me just put a date on it so I know when to remove it. 5/8/26. You know, probably don't even need to put the 26 on there at all. Anyway, yeah. For now, just looking for longs. I'm gonna need some sort of pullback and then into a fair value gap that's been used. And then we'll just go for longs. Maybe we can hit the 2 standard deviations today. I don't know. I would have liked this down here though, like sweep, shift again. I would have put an entry right here, stop below here. I would have got tagged in on that candle. And then it would have been a slow grind up. Anyway, nothing to do but wait. If my one advice on Friday is always the same. If it doesn't matter how your week went, there's no need to rush into any trades on Fridays. I'm gonna try my best to take my own advice. And if I do take a trade, it'll be high quality. All right. Be good, be safe, Shakira. Out.